My head is really shiny today. Let me close my curtains. It's not any better. Anyone who has been watching me knows that, like, this is my room, but I don't only make videos in my room. I have done a lot of my videos in WeWorks, in Airbnbs, on the couches of my friends' places. One of the huge privileges that I take full advantage on with my company is the ability to be wherever I want and travel wherever I go. So it makes so much sense to make this kind of video while not sitting on a chair in my room. Is that correct? Well, I'm home and I'm making this video. Suck it up. I don't wanna lie here, tortured in my thoughts. I cry tears, but I feel almost nothing. My bad, I'm a little rusty. I have not touched the ukulele since early July. Before I start, I just want to say that even with some of the negatives that come with traveling while working remote, I personally would still rather choose a remote work opportunity than an in-office one any day of the week. Something that I like is that I don't feel confined at all. I feel happier and I feel more flexible. It is relieving having the thought to be able to visit new places or kind of switch it up during my workday, take on newer physical environments and workspaces. And as long as I get my work done, I can spend the extra time to explore, meet up with others, see new sights. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I would like to hope that I don't take any of it for granted. One of the downsides of this is that my personal routine gets a little wrecked. If you guys don't know what a focus trigger is, they are simply the physical state and the things you do to help you get into this flow state of your zen or your zone at work. And it's much easier to do so when I'm here at home because there's much less unpredictability in my hour to hour at work. I know exactly what to expect in my hour to hour schedule. How to get my morning ready, what I'm gonna eat, what I'm gonna do after, no surprises, no distractions. It's more difficult to do so when traveling because my brain is unable to go into autopilot at all. I am in a different environment. It's hard. That's just what it is. Something that's really important to me is quality time and, just spending more time with other people, friends or family. I personally have friends and family that don't happen to live near where I live. It's a product of both not really having a hometown in my life and just the constant moving around during the later parts of my life. I am someone that puts in a lot of effort to make plans with my friends and family and visit them as much as I can as long as my schedules align. And I can afford to do so because as long as I have the Wi-Fi and the place to work, I can work in any fucking place that I want. I'm not confined to only meeting people whenever they visit here or only during the weekends. I can kind of stretch that boundary a little bit and I am very grateful for that. This is a weird con. I get a bit more stressed out and I get reduced holiday time because of it. This is gonna be kind of weird, just hear me out. My company provides at least one holiday per month, so a 3-day weekend. I have taken advantage of most of those weekends going to New York, Pittsburgh, Miami, Canada, just to name a few. And I have spent every one of that 3rd day off either on a bus, on a train, on a plane. So that extra day that's given for us to kind of step away from our work, have fun and relax. I have been alone, just trying to get to my destination. It is kind of weird, but I have been noticing it. But, with that extra day, I can take advantage of working remote and traveling somewhere. Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not a con. It's just that's my own problem. I'll talk to my therapist. I think I'm enjoying the little things. I forget to realize at times how much of a privilege it is to work with people face to face. Not every day. Barely any day actually. I just came from a business trip, or in light vocabulary, our team offsite in Boston, and it is crazy how much I appreciate the time with my coworkers in between meetings, having meals with them, getting to know them on a more personal level. See, I tried like 3 times with 2 hands and I can't do it. I do it with one hand and it works.
One hand, no problem.
One hand, no problem. Maybe I should bowl with 2 hands
Don't
tonight.
try so hard. That's your secret.
Anyways, there's just a lot of restrictions on Zoom. I leave a meeting and then I just don't ever see them again until the next one. I like working alone, don't get me wrong, but you know, the times that I get to work with my coworkers and travel to meet them, I'm doing that in a heartbeat every time. And one of the cons is kind of on a personal level. At my age range and the opportunity to work remote all the time, it gets a little lonely. Most of my friends go in office to work. Most of my friends live all over the world. It is kind of bittersweet trying to schedule time to have fun and meet up with others. And I know people are like, why not spend time for yourself and like enjoy yourself? And I feel like I already do by working home alone. In essence, you know, even as an introvert, you know, this right here is so peaceful and I love every bit of it, and it allows me to just unwind and less distractions and less stress, like what I said before. But not only in a physical sense, when a lot of my friends don't work in a similar environment as I do, and working remote does create its own problems and stresses, there aren't a lot of people I can talk about it to. I have taken solo trips, and that teaches me confidence, judgment making, you know, learning how to love myself. But a lot of the times, you know, the loneliness creeps up, and the shared memes that don't exist when traveling alone, that also creeps up. And sometimes it's better to experience life and work and travel with those you love and cherish and care about. I hope these working alone diaries provide some value in any way. I know I fool around a lot in my videos. I know my content isn't 100% about this. It's actually kind of 180. But remote work is still in its novelty, and I want to try providing better insight in my perspective, what it is like, and how I'm taking advantage of it. Anyways, I'm either gonna go back to work because it's mid-afternoon, or I'm gonna play the ukulele, which I haven't done in a while. But you know, I do have a lot of work, so I think I should open my Figma and get back to it. From me tonight. You wanna burn down everything inside. I'm not afraid of a little fire.